That's what I say all the time. It doesn't work for me anymore. I was gonna say you just have to go right back over there. All right, we are back. I think everything's going now. Let's go hop over here. And then I'm gonna get our vertical video going. You got TikTok on? Plug in my phone.
3, 2, 1.
You
Gotta fix the banner. I fixed it beforehand, and I always forget to fix it again.
gotta fix it again.
It's probably too wide, long, big,
Too
tall.
tall. I was thinking that. I just saw that. Word. Ooh, I'm shaking the camera.
Shake.
Shaking them.
Hello, people of TikTok. How are you guys? This is before this. I'm actually packing some sunflowers and peas now. That's what I'll be doing right now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Mara, actually, welcome everybody. Here's some live harvest and packing. Microgreens.
It's my head. Look at all them silver hairs.
Fixing what I need.
Sparkly.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
Welcome. Next questions. Is that the way you want the camera pointed?
Oh, probably not.
A little bit more this direction.
No, just trying to type. Gotcha.
Put a hat on so we keep my bald head. They don't like the bald head, so welcome in. Welcome in. Gonna start doing some sunflowers.
In a bean. Yeah.
Harvest these earlier, and then I'm just packing individual ones. Just over there is getting ready to harvest some broccoli. Harvesting some broccoli. And then we also have another employee over there labeling and dating everything. So, yeah. Probably hearing click, 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 80. No, super hyper speed. Sunflowers. Welcome in, everybody. Over on YouTube short feeds and YouTube and everywhere else where it's at. How's everybody doing this afternoon on Sunday?
Beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Welcome in. Packing some stuff up.
Den's yelling at me because we were late. LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
They do not appreciate it when you go live late.
They said 2 hours. They have a thing.
I gave a warning. How
45 minutes.
wasn't that far off, guys.
Ran out of yeast, so I had to go get some toner. We got to finish print labels, so Back to the label over there.
Office Depot, thankfully, is, you know, what, a mile away?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes is all.
5 minutes trip. Not bad. Where's everybody tuning in from? What's your day like today? Is it an off day? You're harvesting, planting? What are you doing today? It feeds it out to a lot of people. There's like 30 people just that's how it's sick.
Just scrolling through. That's the challenge of TikTok. I'm not flashing. I'm not flashing.
Beautiful sunflower pack. 2 ounces of sunflowers. You got the banner still on the main YouTube?
I do.
Fine. We do have a special offer for anybody that's up there right now that we are doing unlimited. You can see the banner on the main YouTube, the $5.97. You get everything that we have. Work along marketing lives that we're getting ready to do over the next few weeks. So you'll get that. Everything in like that for $5.97. For life. Everything for life. You get both courses for life. For free. Forever. And you get all the weekly group calls that we do. All that stuff. We're only looking to take 3 people. We had 3 that was interested this morning. They've yet to buy. So until the sales are done, it's still available. So go ahead and jump on that.
Feel free to email Mike at microgreensbusinesscoaching.com. That is microgreens with an S, businesscoaching.com. All one word. And just put in their special code S597 so I know what the email is about. And we'll get you set up with a quick invoice and get you signed up and signed into everything. There's a steel video that courses separate by themselves are $97 and $27 each month.
And the marketing by itself is probably going to sell for $2,500.
Yeah. Haven't determined pricing on marketing videos yet. We're going to film those live and teach as we go. So it's going to be a really fun opportunity for you guys. I'm just going to record as I'm doing, as if I was making a campaign from scratch.
Yep. One thing people feel that you can grow, but growing your business and selling your business is what most people need help with. So that's why we want to do this and help and teach you actually how to grow a business, not just grow microgreens.
You got to be able to grow your microgreens too. We can help with that.
Not just.
But not only.
Actually, how to make labels, all that.
Someone forgot to change the date.
Yeah, it's Friday only.
It's Friday, so. New date is
2 days beyond that, or 3 days. Yes.
250. It's today, the 50th day of the year.
Today's the 18th day of the year. It's the 49th.
49.
Right?
Tomorrow will be 50.
50. Yeah, so 50.
Okay. Delivery at 50. Okay. Whew.
Go ahead and comment and ask questions. Any questions about what we do, anything about our coaching programs, go ahead and put that in. Thanks for joining, Roman. I can't read. Sorry. Welcome in. Too far away. Oh, I forgot that. I really don't know how many I'm making of these yet. I just made 11. You don't know how many I'm supposed to be making.
No.
I didn't look at the sheet. At the
you want to label the sunflowers?
at the program actually.
4 ounce and 8 ounce.
34. 34 sunflowers. Hey, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. John, appreciate it.
Happy John.
How are you doing?
They're probably behind.
What are you looking for?
Those.
Restaurant labels. Welcome in. Hey, thank you, John. Appreciate that. Just showing everybody behind the scenes of what we do, answering questions. If anybody has any. I appreciate all the likes and the love and all that. Hello, everybody over on YouTube short feeds. Got 20 of you over there, it looks like. Go ahead and say where you're tuning in from. Have you ever grown microgreens? Put a yes. If not, put a no.
Sunflower, 4 ounce.
You got it right? Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, a creative job. Some writing things now. I threw a pen at you. I don't know why you jumped off the table.
Because you threw it?
Rude. It's not my purse.
Hack, and you want to make sure you get all of that stuff down in there so you don't pinch them. You destroy the product like that. So you want to
Make it pretty.
make them pretty. Make them pretty. Home join live. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Interested to learn about microgreens? Let me know.
I am.
Got anybody?
Couple watching. Let's see. We've got 3 people watching. Say hi. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let us know where you're tuning in from, where you're finding this at. Talking to some awesome folks from Brazil and Germany and all over the world earlier. So curious to see where everybody's from.
Eric. Hey, how are you, Eric? From Seattle.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Let's see. Hi, you guys. Very cool.
Got a student from up in Washington State. I'm not sure. It's not far from there, I don't think.
Pretty far north. It's up on almost to the border there, so
Is it Seattle on the border?
pretty close.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not far from you.
Jason Humphreys in East Tennessee. Welcome, Jason. Hopefully you got our message, Jason, about the course. Hopefully that email went to you. Should have.
Should have.
Let us know. So I harvested sunflowers up earlier. It's easier to harvest them, put them in the bins, and then go back and do this later on sunflowers.
Yeah.
And put them in the
They need to
packs.
come out.
So doing that and peas. Jess is over there doing broccoli right now. If you're on the short feed, you probably can't see her.
Not really.
But she's over there doing that. Let me check. Okay, yep, yeah, make sure you check that. Taking the first 3 people that pay. So first 3 people that pay for that amount. If anybody wants any information on the course, let me know. You can just email me micro business coaching and put in S597. And if you put it in right now, if you email me right now, I'll get a notification and I'll stop and go send you an email so you can jump on. The first 3 people that pay get that, and then I'm shutting it off.
That's a very, very, very good deal. Huge discount compared to what the price is going to be. So definitely good price. Thanks. Yeah, in case we get the wheatgrass. We make sure we get arugula.
You can unbreak the piece too, Micah. Do I need information? I do need information. I love that's learning about micro. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, guys. Appreciate it.
I do need information. I will love stats learning. I will love stats learning about microgreens. So definitely, if you want to go just to our website alone, I will put a link in there. It's microgreensbusinesscoaching.com. We've got all of our individual courses on there. So that includes the growth bites, which is just daily email, daily videos. And you can get a new video every day, different things about microgreens business. And then the main course that we do is our microgreens business coaching. And that's more in-depth. We got sections with resources like our grow guide, our spreadsheets for costs and pricing. All sorts of downloads on that, different nutrition information, flyers, things like that. Lots of marketing materials with that. And then we'll be going through, starting next week, doing some marketing videos. We're going to build out another section on setting up a marketing campaign from scratch. So that's going to be huge. That you will get access to if you take advantage of that $5.97 offer. So if you want to email Mike at microgreensbusinesscoaching.com with S597 as a subject line, definitely do that because that will include lifetime access to both our current courses as well as all of the marketing.
Yep. And you get to watch it be done live.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Been a while since I've done a marketing campaign. Not gonna lie, we've definitely been slacking on our marketing. Something we can improve upon for sure. So may as well start a campaign and show everybody how we do it. How those subscribers, very cool. But if you have any questions about anything we're doing now, feel free to ask.
Or any questions about microgreens?
About microgreens, yeah.
Or
yeah,
maybe whatever, depends.
Yeah. Keep going down any conspiracy theory rabbit holes. Those are always fun, but frowned upon by
the algorithms.
The algorithm. They do not appreciate us, but they're fun.
More packages.
Whoever was in charge of taping boxes failed.
Packages too.
Packages are taped to the box. Hi, Lori Crowley. How are you? Feel free to ask questions. I'll pop back over that way and answer anything we can. I'm growing kale with the Hamama system. Yeah, those are cool. The little grow mat things. It's a really neat concept. Makes it really easy for people to get started. We're testing out a really cool growing system too. We're gonna do some reviews on that here soon. It's meant for more home use and home growers. Super cool system. So I'm excited about that one. Running through some more tests with it. Make sure it works as well as it did the first round. Super exciting. Yeah, the Hamada kits are really neat. They simplify it. Great. This one's even easier. So yeah.
Yes. Super easy.
Reminds me of those infomercials. Just set it and forget it.
Just set it and forget it.
Farmer Cheryl, hey. Have you tried growing in worm castings and biochar? I've heard worms love wheatgrass microgreens as food. Would a worm castings, microgreens business model make sense? If you have space to do it, that would be an amazing business model. Definitely. Worm castings are becoming a more popular product as people are learning more and more about them and regenerative farming practices. So we've got a worm casting company that started up nearby us. So if you have space to do it, I'd say go for it. They work within the same world. How many do? 30? Not too bad. But we have not grown with worm castings or anything like that. We try to keep the microgreens as non-biological as possible with growing indoors. I have the garden system too. Oh, cool. The garden with the line. Yeah, those are really neat. This one, the blue one needs to come out. And it's an easy too. Like even deep grass.
I'll leave wheatgrass tomorrow.
Yeah, when it's bigger. Yeah, so load these out somewhere, probably.
And employees, you know, when you got them, you got to give them specific directions, or they can't get stuff done. So
Much love. Okay, let me move this. And then. Like,
the person, remember to East Tennessee, said that's a beautiful area. Love Tennessee. Tennessee is beautiful.
should be.
34 sunflowers done. Now I'm gonna go grab some peas and be right back over here. So just give me a moment. Be right back.
Instructions have been given. All right. Continue my long broccoli project. Honestly, not sure how many this is, but I'm sure I'm doing over 100 of them. So just keep cutting. Hey, Karina. Oh, you're on the short speed today. Question about soil health. Some soils lose some of their effectiveness after some time. Any idea how long Coco Loco maintains its awesome effectiveness? So what soil runs into like a lot of like the pro mixes? The reason why it's become less effective is because the wetting agent that they use to keep the peat-based mix from becoming hydrophobic. Coco Loco is cocoa-based, and they don't become hydrophobic like peat does. So definitely much better. Do you sell locally? Yeah, we sell, we have a few home deliveries locally. We sell in grocery stores, we sell at restaurants, we sell farmers markets. Yeah, a little bit of everywhere.
Getting ready to open up some more home deliveries.
Yep, gonna open up some more home deliveries with this marketing thing so we can show people how we set up our marketing for home deliveries when we do accept them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think ProMix's guide is like you need to use it within a year of its production date because of that.
Yep.
And that's just because peat is naturally hydrophobic. It's going to naturally not want to absorb moisture, so they have to add a wetting agent. The only difference between like a ProMix MP and an MPO is the wetting agent. Everything else is the same except they use it's like a melon-based wetting agent in the organic one, and that doesn't last as long as the non-organic versions. I think it's like only 6 months on the production date from them.
Yeah.
And once they get to that, they become hydrophobic. It becomes a pain in the butt to give them water correctly. And they become much less effective. So it's kind of a bummer. We've definitely had some bad problems before.
Bye.
Right. These look like your wins though.
Not winning. I did for sure.
Their question up there, Micah.
Question about soil.
Yeah. Sorry. We're good. Back to that one. Cool. You got all of those out. The arugula next was the pink 4 and 4s.
What?
They go to the far corner.
Then there's upstairs.
The arugula is currently there, but there's room on the shelf for him to add those other 8. Should have room to put them. Beautiful broccoli.
There's a question over there.
Alex, hi, what are you packaging now? What weight and in what size containers, please?
These are peas. So right now I'm doing, these were sunflowers that I did. These 4 stacks. Now I'm doing peas here. They are 2-ounce packages. And put them in a 24-ounce container.
It's a little bit bigger than what we normally would package 2 ounces in, but with sunflowers and peas, they're so fluffy. It gives them a little space to be able to not squish them. I'm doing broccoli into 2-ounce portions, and they are going into a 16-ounce
Slim.
slim. Yeah, 16 slim or shallow. It kind of depends on the brand, what they call them. You want to give him those so he doesn't have to go on the camera because he's like so dramatic.
I don't know, like,
We know you're not shy. Don't even lie.
Handing these off to the labeler.
The man who
Label.
labels the things.
Yeah, you're welcome, Alex.
Yeah, we used to do our sunflowers and peas. We found that they can get squished sometimes, and it's not as good of a look. Want to make sure you're taking care of them. That you can. Especially in a retail packaging. Looks like fun. Gotta go. Have a great day, Lori. Oh, it's always a blast. We'll be doing it all day tomorrow too.
Remind me of the pea variety to grow. What we're growing right now is a yellow pea. We normally grow speckled peas. But the seeds were out of stock and we needed more seeds, and this is our backup. So we have a backup plan always of what to grow if something's out of stock. And yellow peas are our backup. So and normally speckled.
Normally such. Then done peas are the backup to the backup.
Yep.
Because plan C happens sometimes too.
And plan D is green peas, which I really don't like, but
Only when necessary.
only when necessary.
They don't work well in our mixes. They're just so tenderly that they cause trouble. Mathing.
Yeah.
Math. 7. Lower date early on. They were
First,
130. $400 ounces. 50 trays. We'll be about 2 trays short. That's right.
maybe less than 6. Probably not.
my calculator off the top of this. Just making sure I'm caught up on the funds. Just feel free to have questions, guys. Whatever questions you may have. Business side, building side, doesn't matter. Questions about the coaching course? Schedule another live webinar for March. No, 16th. 16th for that. Get that scheduled out here soon. Start seeing some information about that shortly. Feel free to ask questions. Farmer Cheryl says, do you find any particular microgreens have seasonal periods in sales? Example is wheatgrass popular all year round or during spring/summer. Wheatgrass is a year round, but like for chefs and restaurants, it goes by color. We found that popcorn, the yellow popcorn micros don't really sell in the fall very much, or in outside of the fall. They do them on their fall menus for like a yellow warmth, but then they don't want them right now. So that's seasonal. We run into, most of them are just pretty consistent year round though. I don't think of anything else that might be, mostly just things that chefs use.
Yeah.
They're the needy ones. Could you remind us? Oh, you guys are fast at packaging. Thank you. It's been a little bit of practice, just a smidge. Yeah. Back and forth. Yeah, just right here. Oh, that's fine. Probably something. Well, I was going to do them like 6 hours, but I think that tomorrow. I mean, that's what's going on. Yeah. Probably like that.
Hey, Scott, didn't see you sneak in there. How are you?
Taking a break from your side. I didn't even think about the fact that his live-a-thon is on Monday too. So
Yep.
he's got the day off, but American side too.
It's weird. Canada and America both have a holiday on Monday. Both of them are different holidays, so we both have a holiday.
Oh, holiday. Yeah. They'll have people off work for both sides.
We will be working. We don't get holidays.
Yeah. No, we don't do holidays. Here's the been slew. I just mashed stuff open. You're gonna look out there and see how much snow's out the back door still.
They're also fast because we got our efficiencies down. We got our stuff all by us. We don't have to go grab anything. It's already here. The rack's right behind Jess there. Just grab the tray. Boom.
Dealable.
You can book.
We can look at this like that. Well, let me go help you with that real quick, and we'll get you done for the day.
Yeah.
I will throw a jacket on them because it is cold up there.
Yeah, it snowed like 6 inches here Friday, and tomorrow it's going to be below 60s as a high. It's crazy. Crazy time of the year. Where do we get our peas and what is our average yield? So the yellow peas average yield is about 16 ounces, which is lower than our speckled peas. Our speckled peas are around 24 ounces on average, so much lower on the yellow peas. But that's the reason why they're the backup and not the main. So them are the two average yields. And we get most of the time we get our peas from Truly our Greener Harvest. Greener Harvest only has organic peas, which we're not organic certified, so it's not a big deal for us to get them or not get them either way. His are great. They grow great. They average about 24 ounces as well. But yeah, it's mostly Truly. And yellow peas, 16 ounces. That's why they're number 2. Thanks for the likes. Tracy, welcome in. How are you? Over here on TikTok. Packing up peas right now. Jess was cutting broccoli, but she went out to help the trash with the employee. And getting that done, so we get that done, and then they get that employee out of here, off the clock. And we finish up a few things. Then he'll be back tomorrow to help us finish the harvesting, packing, labeling, and then getting things ready for delivery on Tuesday. One more pea. All I need to do. Packing of peas are done. Wiping things up.
Me to do a big repeat.
Yeah. 32 peas done. They like to make a leaning tower though. That's high.
Just get away.
And put the peas away. Done with these.
Nice.
You'll combine their products later.
Let's do, okay. I can make it a ton of questions. Didn't miss any fun, guys. Didn't miss any fun.
Didn't miss anything. No problem.
Oh, hands off. Make sure when you're closing that
Oh.
overhead. I closed it down. I figured you'd grab it when you were doing the bins. Mabaya. Miscommunication. Definitely don't need that card here.
$52 minutes. It's already been 52 minutes. Oh, yeah. Time flies. I realized it's been 52 minutes already. I can get some water.
Where do you guys get your peas and what is your average yield? I don't know if Mike answered that at all. Peas are either from True Leaf or if Joshua over at Greener Harvest Seeds has any, we get them from him. Average yield for speckled is 22 to 24 ounces. Average yield on these yellows is only like right at a pound, so like 16 ounces. So we definitely prefer our speckled peas. Definitely makes a big difference on yields when we can get the speckled. But Josh has really great speckled peas over at Greener Harvest. So if you can get them from him, we do. Or if we got to go to True Leaf for the other option. We've done mums before in the past. It just takes so long for getting them here. Is our biggest challenge is just getting things here. Mums tends to take a long time, and That's never fun when you're a small business trying to make an order for within a few weeks. There have been times I've called moms after like a month and they still hadn't even processed the order. So there are some things we have to get through them and we know, so we always try to give at least a 5-week lead on that. But they are not my first choice for everything just because, yeah, time is important. Awesome folks, they just get behind quickly, especially this time of year as farmers are buying seeds for their fields and home gardeners are up on the sites, and all of them are going to get really behind here in the next month or so at least. You'll find a lot of longer wait times on your seeds, and then you'll see the peas around stuff because farmers will use speckled peas as cover crops. So you're trying to run up the cover crops in the fields where they plant stuff. So they buy all speckled peas.
Don't follow.
I know, we're leaning the whole time, I don't know.
The other tab to it, the words version of it. Of the 130 roughly done so far. Are your microgreens considered organic? If not, how does one have organic microgreens? So we are not organic certified. Certified organic costs quite a bit. It's a whole process. We buy primarily organic seeds, but we don't guarantee that we buy only organic seeds just because sometimes we can't access them. Which actually is considered organic by organic standards if you at least tried to buy the organic version. If you can justify why you didn't, they still consider you organic. Kind of funny. But organic is a term that is owned by the government, and you can only use that term if you are certified by them, at least in the US. And then there's a whole chain of anyone who touches it now has to be considered organic too. So it's interesting. So like organic seed suppliers, if there's a middleman involved, they now have to be organic also. So the certifications are not cheap. It's not something that we are looking at for right now, just because it is an expense that as a business you have to weigh benefit versus cost. We use organic practices. We do organic as much as possible. Our seeds are obviously all non-GMO because there are no such thing as GMO microgreen seeds. I think it's 12 things now that are allowed to be GMOs, and one of them is salmon. So the new purple galaxy tomato is a GMO apparently, or a derivative of a GMO. Yeah, the company called Norfolk developed a purple tomato. Looks really cool, but not as cool when you realize it's that. Okay. That could throw us down a conspiracy theory left rabbit pretty quick.
How does one get organic microgreens?
How do you get certified? You go to the USDA, USDA.gov, and they have information on organic certification and third-party companies because the government itself doesn't certify you. They tell you which third-party companies can certify you, and then they do inspections. They go through all of your records of what you've purchased. They check your farm, see what you're using. So there's a whole process to it. That's what the cost part is the fact that they have to come inspect and then they'll come in at least annually, if not on spot inspections as well. So that's why the program costs money. And of course, everybody in that layer has to make their self sum too. Because it's not run by the USDA itself. We've got like Omri, SDS, I think those organic certifications. There's a few different companies that do the inspections. They had a grant back in 2023 to help cover up to like 50% of the cost of the organic certification, but that was still, and it maxed out at $5,000, if that tells you anything. They covered up to 50%, maximum $5,000.
Oh, $10,000.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start cutting what we call veggie confetti. It's our own mix of seeds that we do put in there. So this is what we do.
Custom mix for us. You like me to share my project?
That'd be great.
I could do that.
Thanks.
I'll be nice.
Only 60 seconds.
Only. That's not. Murder of label. Murder of labels.
It wasn't me.
Only the secret.
It was not.
When you did not use Coco Loco in the amendment soil with Gaia, what was the proportion with the Gaia greens the gallon of soil?
1 teaspoon per gallon. You just open this up here. It's been a while. Wait, no, it's 1 tablespoon per gallon. 1 tablespoon per gallon. Or if you do it in grams, I think it's 30 grams. And it definitely helps the yields, especially on like longer term for crops when doing pro mix.
And you had to use it for
Anything that grew
Anything.
past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A seed has stored energy within it, but they only have so much stored energy, just enough to get them started, and then they should be uptaking nutrients from there. And if there's no nutrition in the soil that they're in, they die. It's starved.
Start your little thing.
Starved my baby plants. I'm gonna dock your pay 11 cents every time you do that.
It's the bottom light bulb. It's like
Look in those directions.
let me just rip off all of this. And then, come on. Where?
Make a little pile.
It's like the whole page just came off.
Eric, do you guys use any third party to do the selling process. No, this is 100% me and him. So we do the growing, we do the selling, we do the advertising, we do all the
Deliveries?
things. We do the deliveries. Yeah, we do all the things. Dude, can you get that off? Your sticker got me. So yeah, we don't do any third party for anything.
Mhm.
No.
You need to be the one selling your products. I mean,
No one's going to have the passion for your product like you do, especially when you're first starting out. And especially as a business like Microgreens, where it's a very specific, it's not like you're selling tomatoes. Everybody knows what a tomato is, what it tastes like, what it looks like. It's not complicated. Microgreens, you tell them every one of them is different. It's going to be much more challenging to explain. And someone who's just there to sell isn't going to be as proficient typically.
I was saying that there's been a time when I'm going to probably hire a salesman and
Right?
train them for months before they actually get to go sell. And that way they'll be ready. So it'll still be in-house, but it'd be an employee that would go out to sell.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Very, very close.
I still there's my wife. I still have.
Hmm.
I still have to be something to do, but you could just live in it.
10.6 ounces. 10.6 ounces off that tray. It's pretty darn good.
Gotta love a good veggie confetti. Which I really need to make sure I'm recording in Farm Flow because I know our numbers are not quite right. Because I did not record the last 2 weeks and they've been yielding beautifully.
So that was $25, a little bit more than $25 in sales right there.
Which is a lot for a specialty crop or a smaller yielding typical crop. Usually they're about $20 per. They used to run 8 ounces and we can do them to that fabulous. We can like
Well, we made some adjustments.
did make some adjustments.
Made some adjustments to get a little bit better yield.
And the quality is still gorgeous.
Got another question from Eric on there?
Gotcha.
Whenever you good.
I gotta grab another tray anyway, so. How did you guys start with the first deal? Was like get customer first and then grow to order, or how did you guys get started? So we were doing pretty much grow to order. We were growing to sample. Our first event was actually a community event for a bakery opening. Was our first trial, and we hadn't even done a farmer's market yet.
Nope.
And we did a event where we were selling, set up a tent. Well, I didn't even have to do a tent for that. We didn't have a tent yet.
No, we didn't have a tent. They had a whole canopy tent thing to put everybody underneath.
Yep. And we sold out actually at that event. And
Got 3 home deliveries at that
home
event.
deliveries, we were promoting the fact that we weren't in any other way. We weren't in the market yet. The markets hadn't even started yet for the year. It was like March. And got 3 home delivery subscriptions and started doing a grow to order model with those. So the only time we ever grew without an order in place was to start with sampling and the first event. Farmers markets were a godsend for us. And then we got hooked up with an online farmers market where you sell on their website, basically. They compile the orders, you take it to one place, and then they deliver it to their customers from there. So it's like essentially a farmer's market online. And all the farmers come, they put stuff in the bags, and the little bags get delivered by that company. So that was really great, especially considering it was 2021 and nobody was getting out very much still. But they're still in business, the online farmers market. They still do pretty good. It just doesn't line up with our schedule anymore. We did them all the way to the point where
We had to make
just
schedule changes.
couldn't do that schedule anymore because we had to be there on a certain morning at a certain time. Right. We just couldn't do that anymore, so we had to stop doing the online farmers market. But it was great for us. We enjoyed it. And it definitely helped our reach because they sold to like the whole area. You know, it was like 5-6 counties that they would deliver to. So different options like that, but we stuck pretty much to the grow to order model based on the orders. You always grow a little extra to make sure, especially when you're first starting out, because you want to make sure that one, you don't have crop failure. If you're just starting and you're still learning, leave room for error. And also you just want to be eating the product too. So make sure you love what you do. I don't understand someone who grows microgreens who doesn't regularly eat them. I know there's at least one of those. Weird. All right, you good? Drive safe. Noon tomorrow?
Get done early.
Get done early. May as well utilize the time of not having.
The President's Day,
Yeah, hey,
Yes, do.
I love my presidents.
celebrating our presidents of past.
Our past presidents.
Celebrating the past ones.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, drive safely. Love you. You know, I don't even think we took a picture at that event.
Nope.
Not a single picture of that event. We were just so like trying to figure everything out still. And yeah, I never got a picture of that. I'll have to ask like
They took-
Emily.
She
if
took
she
pictures.
pictures and has them still. That'd be awesome.
It's no longer an upgrade.
That's yeah. We're like, well, this is going to be a good test run because we had signed up for the farmers market, had not been to one yet, that hadn't even started yet.
Got invited to that.
Got invited to that, and we're like, this is going to be perfect practice because we've never set up for farmers market, so it's the same kind of setup. Oh, she took the rest, didn't we? I've just been setting them back up for now. I can grab that.
I didn't want to set them together.
Yeah.
Thinking worse. So.
Yeah. Here, we sit. Do you have crop failure insurance? Oh, no. No,
It's
we
a
don't.
big crop.
Large enough scale. So if my entire crop fails for the week, it's going to suck. That would be awful. But it's not something that's not insurmountable.
It might be everything. Maybe a tray here and
Maybe
there,
trade here and there type
which
thing.
is a couple bucks.
Yeah. But crop insurance is designed for, you know, major crops like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of field crops. I mean, the deductible alone probably would be more than what I would lose in cost. So you're not at the scale for that. I hope that someday I am at the scale where I need that.
Yeah.
We do have a flip, or we have a food liability insurance where it insures us against things of like food poisoning or things like that. We do have food insurance, but we don't have like a crop insurance where it covers for crop failures. Yeah. If you ever want to know how we got started, I guess we showed that in the webinar. I don't know if our YouTube has it public. We started with, yeah, members have access to our very first tour of our farm, and it was on carpet in a front living room with a couple of racks. We started with one rack from a restaurant that was used. It was not the right size, fit 3-ish trays for if you really tried per shelf. But it worked. It was $50. We started with just enough seeds to get us started. It was definitely a very lean startup for us. We put maybe a couple $100 into our startup. 1 pack of Verena Lights, you know, just really started as lean as possible. Watering at the kitchen sink. Oh yeah. We started small.
Don't have videos of that.
No. We would pause the videos like for the growing. I think the peas, we were still in the kitchen sink method for watering them in and everything. And then we were watering with a bucket of water and a measuring cup by hand. So we would carry 5-gallon buckets of water into the room and dip out of the water bucket to water the microgreens. And that worked okay until you got to about 100 trays. And then you're filling the bucket 2 to 3 times, and then it really starts sucking.
No longer fun at that point.
It was not fun at that point. So then we installed a hose, and yeah, we just kept growing. But we grew the business as the business grew. So we didn't finance things. We didn't go into debt for it. As the business grew and put more money into the business, you know, we didn't really pull as much profit as most normal people would. Most of it went right back into the business. So we keep building. Mutant chickens, snack thieves.
How I become a member of the club. Well, there's multiple ways you can become a member of the club.
So we have YouTube membership. So if you're a member on our YouTube channel, you get exclusive videos and early access to videos. So that's one side of what we do. That's as low as what, $2.99?
Yep.
Harvest members are $9.99. They get a few extra perks and stuff too. So that's the YouTube side of it. And then we do Microgreens business coaching. And that's a full coaching course, videos. We're going to do some marketing. Oh yeah, it's going to be a blast with that. But we currently have 50 something videos over there.
On the Growth Bite, there's 60 videos.
On Growth Bites, there's 60 videos. That's on top. That's Growth Bites videos.
I'm sorry. You know,
the coaching course is over 50 more detailed videos, including like business structure, getting started, things like that. So that focuses more on the business side. It also has how to grows, and then access to like our resources like our crop sheets and seeding density charts and calculating price and how to use microgreen guides for customers to hand out to them. All sorts of fun with that. Lots of downloadables in there. So it's 2 sides of it.
Right now, you can become a member for $5.97
Yeah.
for life.
I was gonna say, I don't have that infographic up on YouTube Shorts. I have it up on the main YouTube. But for $597, you can have the Growth Bites program, the Microgreens business coaching program for life. We're going to be building out the marketing videos as we market. So I'm going to start a new campaign from scratch and video it the whole time. And we'll do it live. So you can see what I'm doing in real time. And we'll do that live, and then it'll become a program after we've got it all recorded. We'll edit it down to make it more clean. But you can see all my mistakes during the lives. Because it's real, you know, I just want to teach people the reality of it. And so we're going to do that live with our students, and that's included with that. And that's for lifetime. Normally our Microgreens business coaching program is $97 a month. The Growth Bites are $27 a month. And then that marketing set is, we haven't determined the pricing. It might be start to next month, February, depending on how much you feel like it did impact wise for our business running that campaign.
Only people that are lifetime members are going to get access to that marketing with us live, and then you will have access to it for life, obviously. But just if you join part of the course at $97, you would not get that marketing videos. You'd have to pay more for that.
Yeah. This is going to be a special offer for that. But you can find more information about the coaching course and the Growth Bites at microgreensbusinesscoaching.com. All one word, microgreensbusinesscoaching.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to email Mike. His email is mike@microgreensbusinesscoaching.com. And if you want to take advantage of that offer for the $597, email him and just put in the subject line S597. So S is in Sunday 597. So we know what the email is about, because we do get a lot of messages throughout the day. And I try to prioritize my students and anything like that over any of the other messages we get. So always prioritize our students and any of the videos that we need to really address sooner than later. So email Mike if you have any questions, or if you want to take advantage of that offer. Definitely reach out sooner than later. Send out a few invoices on that. We're only taking 3 people at that. I don't want it to be a huge group doing it. The goal is to do a small group.
We only got room for 3 more.
You
We already have people. Well, depending on when people pay, whoever pays first gets it. So we have a couple invoices that are out, or 3 invoices that are out. Nobody's paid yet, or we haven't had 2 that have not paid. So, so if you beat them to the punch, you get in.
Yeah. Goal is to do small group version of it, so and really go in depth and go in detail while we're filming it live. I do not need a large audience for that.
I mean, more hypotheses.
I can share more, I guess.
Yeah, you're welcome, Eric. I hope to see you somewhere else as well.
Yeah. See you over there or on the YouTube side. or
Hopefully
something.
on the coaching course, and we'll get you going really good and really fast. And pay for speed, man. Pay for speed. Learn from what our mistakes were and what we've learned, and
We do
get
a
there
ton of
faster.
coaching on her. All right. Live on the Hey, mind and body, how are you today? Doing round 2 of live harvesting. We did some before lunch. Took a nice lunch. And
Trying to get labels.
trying to get ink for the labels. Found out that Office Depot has a business program where I get 10% off my label ink, or all my ink and toner. Like, no one told me this up until today. We never knew about that. So note to self. If you're at Office Depot and you have a business, it does cost per year, but as much ink as we go through and toner and all the supplies, I think it's like 10% off everything in the store almost.
Was that price here? $49?
Yeah,
I
a
thought
year.
it was a month.
No,
Oh,
$49 a year.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right. I definitely.
Yeah. No brainer.
Yeah.
Definitely get that money back. Getting 10% off toner.
Yeah, and they gave me a free month of it. Okay, guys. So yeah. things I weren't supposed to know. Yeah, we're always learning too. Learned all something new today. I almost grabbed your packages because they're right there.
So much.
Tempting with the packages. So close. Those veggies turned out beautiful.
I would say average yields 9.5.
9.5 average.
So
Not bad. Mind and Body says, do you feed your micros? Not anymore. When we used ProMix, we did mix our soil with Gaia because it needed it. Now that we use the Coco Loco, even the basils that are 4 weeks,
31 days.
31 days,
The way we do it.
even the basils are no problem. Haven't had to add nutrients at all. We've thought about using some of our Gaia or even AgroThrive with them, but I haven't seen a need for it. They've been growing beautifully. No need to mess with a system that works. But yeah, when we did ProMix, we did have to feed them anything past like a 2-week. And that was just Gaia Green mixed in the soil. Made it easy. Oh,
See all the water going through?
yeah. Oh, those two. Yeah, I could put that together. They were on the same shelf. I don't know if the shelf isn't level. Seems like everything went to the backside. So I need to look at that level on that shelf. Be picky. I have plenty.
You know, since Jordan's not working right now, March 2nd, in the lake can do the farmer's market.
Oh, yeah. They could do the market and then we could both do. I like that idea.
And we don't have to worry about the transportation stuff.
Yeah, Jordan can fit all the market stuff. It's Mike's. Yeah.
He's got, I mean,
He's got a
you don't
great
like put the box in your seat. So.
That was a bad day. That was just a bad day for that one. Oh, to be a teenager and super dramatic. post comments to some destination. Okay. Looks like Meta's being a jerk. Can't post comments to some destinations.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Amazing down.
Probably.
Yeah.
Chin. Well, it's over on TikTok side.
Looks like we got Josh that came in here. We had Josh here. Mastering AI marketing. Chat GPT wizard.
Hey,
There's Josh.
cool. Has he got his course built out yet?
I don't think he has his course yet. Josh, if you're over there still on TikTok, do you have your course yet? Do you have your school put together yet, or I don't remember where you're at on that.
Pocket coaching. Who knows?
You guys, everybody else on other platforms, if you do have a TikTok and you want to see some other things that you don't normally see and stuff, we will be posting this stuff just on TikTok. You can follow us over there. We do more lives like this that are different than this and stuff. Everything will work with lives, all that kind of stuff over on TikTok. You can just find me at Microgreens Mike.
Yeah. Any tips for growing broccoli microgreens? I'm planting tomorrow for the first time. Awesome. I'm harvesting some right now.
Who's doing?
Mind and body.
Everybody awesome.
Very cool.
Broccoli's my #1 crop, favorite crop.
Broccoli is #1 for sure. Sulforaphane content in broccoli microgreens is huge, 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 huge for health benefits and cancer prevention / treatment / candidate claims.
What seeds did you get? What seeds are you planting?
Yep.
What
Any
variety?
variety information on your broccoli.
You got the Walton 29. You got
Calabrese. There's a few different kinds of broccolis we've done.
A6. I don't know who you are. No, we're not doing any
Not-
invites right now.
Invites right now. No.
You're joining live. You got time to do
Collab.
that? Collab.
No
Don't have
collab
time.
time.
No collab time right now. Too busy harvesting.
Yeah, if you want to let me know what kind you got, or if there's a specific variety you're growing. Some of them are different, so
Most are about the same, but just curious too.
yeah. Curiosity.
And what's your grow environment as well?
Yeah. Are you growing indoors? Are you growing downstairs in the basement? Are you growing in the spare room? Yeah. Those can be factors too. I can sell the arugula nuts.
Mhm.
Our current broccoli, we're doing 0.7 ounces, which is about 20 grams. And we're going them for about 10 days. These are actually day 9 and they're ready. So kind of depends on how the environment looks. Indoor grow and grow into Calabrese. That's a good variety too. I think the Calabrese we actually used to use 0.8 on. It's a little bit heavier.
Yep.
They're slightly bigger seeds.
So 22 grams.
About 22 grams. So
What I do, like start at 20 if you're doing them, you know, and see what you get. I would recommend that. Start like at 20
yeah.
grams. And what, yeah, clusters.
If you're growing in plants or if you're growing the local now, some type of potting soil mix, your weighted germination for 3 days. So they're kind of starting to push. They don't have to be pushing a lot because broccoli is not a stronger variety. It's going to be
You'll start seeing poke out the sides.
a bit of a push. You don't want to let them get too long. They get tangled roots then. And then after 3 days of weighted germination, we go straight to the lights. We don't really want to stretch them too much. Our goal is to get good sized cotyledons. We don't need them to stretch because they're going to get about 2-3 inches tall by themselves within 10 days. And typically between 72 and 74 degrees, it takes about 10 days to grow them out. Keep your humidity intact, 50%. 45 is ideal, usually for us.
Yep.
But anywhere from like 40 to 50% in that range is usually pretty good. Higher humidity and then higher temperatures, you get more mold potential. So we try to keep them in check. But yeah. Are you using artificial lighting at all? Are you using like some LEDs? Back in the day when you grew in the window, every day we rotated the crop. Otherwise, they all grew one direction. Obviously not growing in windows on this scale, but
Yeah, a lot of windows.
I need a lot of windows. Growing the T5s. Okay, yeah. We have the T5s on our shelves. We do 2 T5s or 1 T8 is what we do per shelf. The T5s are comparable, like the results have been almost identical versus 1 T8. So kind of depends on personal preference at that point. The T5s are kind of nice because they have like an individual switch per light, which is quite nice. Be able to control each light individually. T8s don't have that option, so it's like a nice little bonus. I don't think they used to have those when we looked
so.
originally back in the day when we looked.
Yeah. I think that's a newer.
Development. It is a nice perk with those because if you're not growing on a shelf, no need to waste energy. My packaging.
We got 37 more doing for this one.
Yeah, a little bit. Thanks for the info. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, let us know how your grow's going for sure. We love seeing how people are growing and how they're doing. Help you troubleshoot if you're running into any challenges along the way. There's always fun along the way. But I'm happy to see you're starting to grow. 90 so far. Getting there. Try best to get a good one. Find out.
Something, you know.
See, oh, hang on the edge.
There you go.
You're welcome. The enchanted path. Hello again, Mike and partner. Hello. How are you today? You get to see me a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Get to see the person behind the curtain today. Oz is revealing it, Phil.
A little bit. I don't know, not a lot on shorts.
No,
On the other
not
side.
really on shorts over there, but that were the,
You can see
Okay.
like my stuff.
yeah. Doing some veggie confetti, our own mix, beautiful red colors. That's what I'm making up right now.
And I'm doing broccoli. Bunches and bunches of broccoli. So I'm behind on that. Okay. The live stream on the YouTube side. It's really nice sometimes because of ads.
Yeah.
That runs ads.
Does it stop it?
Yeah. So you like get behind the
You
more
don't
ads.
actually miss anything, but
You don't miss anything, but like then you're not as live. So I think that's why we run into delays sometimes. Like when
Yeah.
people don't answer.
Yeah.
They've probably been showing people ads, so they're on a delay.
that's
Especially when
something.
YouTube does crazy stuff like
37.
37 ads on our stuff.
I just thought they
We're
just
joining
came back in. Yeah,
No, it
live.
doesn't. Keep them at the live point. I've done that like 3 times. I've had to refresh because I'm like not quite at live. I think it's because it's running the ads. Interesting, YouTube. Interesting. See a question over here.
Yep.
Just came back from my farmer's market. I'm LA-based microgrower. I'm learning from y'all's mixes. So far, I made an extra 200 easy from packaged greens. Awesome.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congrats. That sounds like it was a pretty decent market. Gotta love a good year-round market, too. Do love that. do a winter market, several every other week or so. They do a lot of skipped weeks too, though, so sometimes it's like one a month. But it is nice to kind of keep that momentum going and that routine a little bit, because market's a good extra cash. Good influx of immediate income versus waiting for payment from other customers. Yes, yeah, so SoCal, our markets run yearly. I love it. Definitely jealous on the weather situation over there.
Yeah.
We had, what, 6 inches of snow days ago. It's almost all melted now. It'll all be,
Low 60s tomorrow.
yeah. Lord only knows what happens next week, though.
Sure, that snow wasn't even forecasted.
Yeah, they forecasted it the night before, basically when it's coming. Oh, hey, by the way, it's gonna snow. And then they told us it was gonna be, what, 1 to 3 inches?
Yeah.
And there's definitely not. That's not the rain. That was a lie. They just told us that to try to make us feel better. We had another LA earlier.
Yeah.
Grower. Yeah,
Did. Yep. Just getting started.
just getting started. Yeah.
Sure, there's plenty of room for a lot of growers out there.
Yeah, lots of population density out there. That is something I'm not necessarily jealous about. Practically. Although cornfields aren't that interesting, guys. We have lots of those. Oh, and soybeans. And soybeans. We're getting another rainstorm, maybe flooding again starting tomorrow. Oh, no.
They did have a lot.
No bueno.
Lots of fun.
Mudslide.
Got a lot of rain.
Lots of rain. We get lots of accumulation of stuff. We had ice last round. That was all.
Yeah, I definitely take snow over ice.
Yes. Hopefully the rain doesn't get too bad out there, so do not need too much more of that.
Shut us off for a second.
Okay. Interesting. Lost connection for a second, I guess. I talk too much, will refresh it. long as it doesn't rain on my market days, I don't mind it. True.
I don't understand that.
Definitely understand that.
When it rains, it's no busy. Nobody there.
Nobody's there.
You still gotta be there.
Yeah. That is never fun. And the tent is not as waterproof as you would think.
Yeah.
Never is. Okay, the canopy says water resistant. Yeah. It doesn't say waterproof, it says water resistant.
Yep.
It's ran out. Dang, how many votes though? How many markets are you doing, Enchanted? You doing multiples every week or? Sure, there's probably quite a few markets out that way. I'm just glad you can relate. I can't tell you how many times rainy markets and people show up with no weights and their tents are gone in the wind. Yes. Like, y'all, you
The mushroom
know
people.
the mushroom people. Yeah, it's all the mushroom. I don't know how many tents they've lost, but I think eventually you remember to bring weights.
She comes to us on a windy day. Do you have any weights?
Sure, weights. Girl, I am holding my tent down barely. Like, I have weight and I'm holding it down. What are you doing? Yeah, she lost, I think, 2 tents last year.
Yeah.
Just not putting weights on it. Or they try to get creative and tie it to a tree. Or tie it to their vehicle, but don't put weights on the front, and then it flips over their vehicle
Yeah.
instead. That's always funny. I know that one of the bakery girls did that, and she didn't have any weights, so she tied it to her car on the backside. And then when the wind blew, it flipped the tent over her car and folded it inside out. Over her car. Yeah, that's not good. We had one market that was always windy, going a couple years, a few years. Didn't matter. Like the weather could be gorgeous, beautiful weather, no wind, but you knew as soon as you got there, it was in a lot, like a parking lot, and there's a lot of fields around there. Always windy. Didn't matter what kind of weather it was. That was one where we tied it to the vehicle and added all the weights on the front end, the 4 weights on it,
And still help.
and still help them half the time. They're still holding on to it.
Yep.
Interesting trying to take cash payments and hold the tent at the same time. Takes a talent. I work 3 markets weekly. I used to do 5, but that got nuts. Yeah. I grow and sell everything myself right now. Yeah, we definitely relate to that. Our very first year, we did 7 markets between the two
Every
of us, and that was every week, 7 markets. We split on Saturdays. Wednesdays were like an AM market and a PM market. So we would finish up one market, have lunch, and then head towards the next market that started at 3. So Wednesdays were crazy like that. Yeah. It was just nonstop. And yeah, it's exhausting. 3 markets is good though. Especially for just one person. That's plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Do not recommend 7 markets.
Not even for 2 people.
Cannot recommend that. You know, we did what we had to do to get our name out there, and
Built a brand, built our name. Everybody knew who we were. I liked when they went to the morning Wednesday market and then they'd show up to the evening Wednesday market at a different location and be like, didn't I just see you?
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? 7 markets, that's awesome, but I know how much hard work that is. Yeah. It was exhausting, very much, but it really helped build us to what we are. We've definitely busted our booties for it, but sometimes when you're building a business, sleep isn't really much of an option. Yeah, year 1, we were full-time, both of us full-time by 6 months in, so.
So June, July, market's really in full swing. We went full time.
Yeah, We didn't have time to do anything else.
Nope. Way to go full time. You don't have time to do anything else.
It's been great. My laptop is screen turned off. Hey. Here it goes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but we've been doing it just the two of us most of this time. Year one, we had Jordan helping a little bit, our oldest. He would help out
Cleaning trays.
cleaning trays, here and there, dumping trays. We used to clean trays in the backyard. We actually installed a 3-compartment used sink in our backyard. Yeah. So that was interesting. It was fine until it got really hot. August was awful. It was rough, definitely. So then we moved things into the garage. And that helps because at least you're out of the sun. So we had him help in the first year. Second year, we went down to 5 markets, and it was just the two of us for the most part at that point. Season 3, we were down to 3 markets. And 3 markets. Yeah.
No, 5. Or season 3. Season 2, we were
Season-
5.
Yeah. Season 3, we were down to
And we
3.
done
Well,
3.
4. We still had the 4th one for half of it, and then
Yeah.
it's got to be too much because it turned into another planting day.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned into a delivery day. You're doing grocery stores at that
Yep.
point. And delivering grocery stores on Thursdays. So it didn't work anymore.
You know, something I just realized.
You're doing them too. I'm sorry. Cool. Oh, that's fun. Well, is what it is. Yeah. Anything about that? Still have plenty. You're already like what,
Almost. 2/3 of the way done.
2/3 of the way done. Still have 4 more on my shelf too. You're good. It's fine. It's fine. They got some bonuses this month. This round.
You didn't say anything when I said I got 5 packages and I got 10 plus ounces.
I did not even think about it.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, it's my fault too. I agree. I could probably add another market, but I'm trying to focus on quality. It's challenging growing the crops outside and dialing. And oh yeah, but your guys' channel is helping. Awesome, thank you. We're glad to help. We're happy to be able to help and share. And dial it once you get the rows dialed in, especially for you, like for growing outdoors, it can vary. And those environmental factors. Systems in place. That's good.
Yes.
Got 4 people watching on the main side, but nobody's talking. They're just watching. Watching the process. Okay, let me grab a few more trays. Got 45, 90, 105. Maybe about 20 more ish. 20 something.
Oh, hey, Jenna. How are you? I'm preparing for cooking, so just adding views. Thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate you adding views, especially on the TikTok. My nemesis of platform that I'm still figuring out. So I am up to a grand total of 210 followers. So moving and grooving, getting there. Jen, I hope you had time with your parents and you enjoyed time with your family this weekend. You didn't hang out too much on social media. They're not making it easy, but you're preserving. But yeah. Um,
Just got back. Just taking notes. What are you guys harvesting? So he is doing veggie confetti, which is one of our mixes that we custom seed. And then I'm doing broccoli. Got just a few more left to do. Well, like that.
Well, it's a few when you're doing 130.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. And then I grabbed some micro mix, which is the spicy salad mix. Got some of that while I was over there. Get started on that next.
So I get free time to work on stuff. Nice. Little brother's birthday is this week, so we're making dinner for him and having game time. Awesome. Why they all take a nap?
Hey, naps are important, man. I wish we did naps still.
I wish there was an adult nap time that was required.
Required adult nap time. Yes, I like that idea. Definitely 100% agree with that.
Same, I'd vote for it. Yep. I think every adult would. We wanted to stop taking naps, so then we want to take naps.
If I ever wanted to stop. My kids still take naps. It's hilarious. Trinity. She's in college and she'll come back.
Every once in a while, I'll take a nap at the warehouse.
Yep.
Busy working, doing long hours. Taking about an hour or so nap. You can get back at it. But not on harvest day.
It's not an option on harvest day.
Harvest days.
Thanks.
Harvest days, not an option. I see some questions on the YouTube Shorts. Steve, we'll get to it in just a second when Jess gets back.
Yep.
Gets an opportunity, so just hold on.
Put this together. There we go. What are your customer favorites at the farmers market? They do love the mixes. They do love the mixes, especially if they don't eat microgreens regularly or they're newer. They like the idea of being able to get something that's got a few varieties in it. We layer our mixes, so you say, okay, well, it's this, this, and this, and then you tell them which layer is which. And that way they feel like they can try 3 or 4 varieties and only have to pay for one package, and they can try a little bit of it first. So the newbies really like the mixes,
Some of them are still their favorites.
and yeah, some of them that's still their favorite. You know, that's their easy go-to. And then broccoli is always a favorite. Sell more red cabbage at the market than we do grocery. Sunflowers are a definite like favorite no matter what. But farmers market, we have a little kids that come in farmers market and I like to snack on the sunflowers. Favorite munchkin snacks? Yeah. Have you found a certain variety that's like a favorite at your markets? Found that people like the market exclusives too, which are just things that we sell to restaurants that had extra of, that aren't necessarily in grocery stores or easy to find. So if I have extra cilantro or basil or beets or any of those other specialty grows, I bring some of those to the market. They'll love getting those. Get a grocery store.
Now, Jen's asking in your research in microgreens, Jess, did you come up with anything with, that helps high blood pressure?
Blood pressure? Red cabbage. Red cabbage. Vitamin A, beta carotene, and there's something else. Lucy, maybe that helps with high blood pressure. I went down a research rabbit hole towards the beginning of this whole adventure. There is not a lot of research, and most of the research is very challenging to find. It's all in journals and stuff still. So finding sources of information is not anything. I don't like reading a WebMD article about something because they're terrible about citing their sources, and if they are, it's pretty big. And they interpret the information. It's this is what I read into it type thing. So I usually try to find a journal or publication that's on the educational side of it, and actually find real research. Yes, rabbit hole. People love the sunflower and the broccoli. Yeah, those are like OG favorites at markets and everywhere.
Awesome, thank you. I'm gonna get some trays in for my mom, but I think I'm missing that seed. Yeah, the red acre cabbage is what we grow.
Yeah, we do red acre cabbage. It's great. Nice mild cabbage flavor, really great color. That bold color is what gives it that health benefit. Definitely a really easy one to work with though. We did some in our salad earlier today.
Yep.
Sunflower, broccoli, basil, red cabbage. That was lunch. The grilled chicken. I found Brianna's dressing makes an avocado oil based ranch dressing. Yeah. Something fun and different. Did you just throw your knife? I got sanitizer.
I want a Just rabbit hole course on it.
I did one YouTube video on the health benefits of microgreens.
Yep.
And I promised more, and I didn't do it yet because it took me so long to research that. And there's so much more research even now because that's a couple years old now. I think, about 2 years. Yeah, since I've done it. I've definitely learned more since then. I just haven't taken the time to make it. Yeah, I could do a whole rabbit hole course. Hard to find funding for research like that. Getting better, but a lot of researchers are having a hard time finding funding because most
The
research,
pharmaceutical companies don't want them to research it.
yeah, most of the research money goes to traditional Western medicine. So finding research funds for a way to do natural medicine is a whole challenge. But because NASA has decided that they want to take microgreens to the moon, there's more money. Did you hear about that?
Space food.
They have been researching the ability to grow microgreens in zero gravity environments in order to grow real food that doesn't weigh a lot while they're in space. Very cool stuff. But yeah, there's some NASA funding involved in the research now. So now that they find it interesting.
Count these out.
Huh? Did I count them out? No, I guess. Was I right? Perfect. That looks like about enough. Fabulous. Do you grow more than one variety of radish? Yes. Not always though. So we grow for grocery stores and for home deliveries and all that. And the majority of our business, we do a Triton purple, which is a pretty pink stemmed radish. Great yields, really easy to grow, good variety, great flavor. It's a little bit milder though. So, more sugar. And then for restaurants, because they love color pops, we have a Rambo or a Sango, depending on which variety is available, purple radish option for them. I'll do those during market season too, just because I can take those to the farmers market or something different. But for the most part, it's Triton purple, which is a pink stemmed radish. And then we do the Rambo or Sango, depending on the purple.
6 o'clock, flowers are getting watered.
6 o'clock. Hear the water going. Yeah, the edible flowers are just on the other side of those 2 racks of packaging and then seeds.
Rambo is so pretty, yeah.
Yes, it's a very pretty variety.
Love that, not take them view just astronauts, but at least it's getting done. Yeah. At least it's getting done.
Yeah. As long as there's research happening, progress. I know the Florida Institute did like a 1994 study on breast cancer treatment with microgreens. They were wanting to continue the study, but they couldn't funding. But they found tons of information on the benefits of sulforaphane and its reaction on killing cancer cells in breast cancer patients. So, and then the funding disappeared. Huh. Funny how that works. That was all the way back in like 1994, 1995. Yeah. They got some funding, I think, in 2003 to continue some of it.
Why I eat a lot of broccoli.
Lots of bread.
All right, I'm gonna flip TikTok around. Hello.
Turn around.
And go to
Labels.
labeling. So you can kind of see, well, I'm gonna bring it down here. Bringing you all the way down here.
Bring it back.
See labels. Flip the YouTube shorts around as well.
I was gonna say the shorts can probably flip around a little bit. Can't really turn the YouTube channel.
No. So labels, sheet like that. What we do?
I couldn't see the labels on that.
Huh?
Couldn't see the labels on that. Did you see it? There it goes.
You probably weren't watching.
I was watching. It was just over too far, I think.
I
good.
could see them on there.
Okay, thanks. Been thinking about growing Rambo, but the seeds are pricey. Do you still think they're profitable crop, or do you charge more than Triton? So with the Rambo radish, yeah, we do charge more. When I do it at the farmers market, we keep the $5 price point, but it's only 1.5 ounces versus a 2 ounce. They're a lot fluffier too, so honestly, the customers don't care. And then for restaurants, because they are being packaged all pretty for restaurants, they are a little bit more per ounce than the Triton purple. Just doing that cross calculation, figure out what your costs are to make it make sense. Yeah, the seeds can be very pricey on those, especially seasonally in the spring. They seem like they go up. You might want to check with, did Josh drop his price on Rambo radish?
He dropped the price on everything.
Yeah, so check out Greener Harvest Seeds. Josh, the owner, his wife Mandy are awesome. They're also my different growers. Yeah, he actually just dropped some prices because shipping has come down. So able to go down on some pricing too. And I'm pretty sure his price went down on Rambo radish. So, hey.
Could you tell Jenna? She wants to know what edible flowers we are growing.
We are growing. We're currently growing 5 different varieties of pansy and viola mix varieties. So like different colors and different paint strokes and stuff like that for violas and pansies. We're growing some dianthus, bachelor's buttons, French marigolds. Who else is over there? I know there's at least one more. We've done nasturtiums. Nasturtiums are delicious, by the way. I gotta find some bunching nasturtiums though. The nasturtium seeds that I have currently, because that was all that was available when I was growing them as a microgreen too, so it didn't matter. But they're more of a vining nasturtium, and in a contained system, vining nasturtiums is not good. But they taste like pepper. Fabulous.
We had a taco place that we're using them.
Yeah,
For a
they're
while.
doing them on their enchiladas.
Yeah.
It tastes just like black pepper.
Josh's seeds were good on Rambo. Yep. Josh has got pretty good pricing
Yes.
and quality seeds. I've never looked into if they have health benefits besides like dandelions. Do you guys know of any?
Edible flower ones, I haven't really dug into those one as much on the health benefits, just because most of them are just garnish for restaurants. But I'm sure they probably do have health benefits. Dandelion's huge. Yarrow is another flower that you can do. That's like blood cleansing benefits for them. Yeah. Sure there are. Eating real food is just kind of one of those things.
Eat the earth. We are the earth. Eat the earth.
Go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Gallons definitely went down a rabbit hole on that one.
That was fun. Listening to the distance from that one.
You mean they're probably better than chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, not real food.
Just a smidge.
Here's the question: do chicken nuggets have chicken in it?
How much chicken is actually in tonight?
How much chicken is in a chicken nugget? That's commercially done, like that general people are buying.
I liked the Taco Bell meat commercial where they're like 80% ground beef. What's the other 20%? Y'all are bragging about that it's 80%. What is the other 20%? What? Oddly enough, it's mostly soy protein that they use. They use soy protein as a substitute into it and mix it in. They say it's for texture. What seed company is Greener Harvest? Here, I can give you a link for Josh and Greener Harvest.
You guys can check that out. Great seed company.
They're really great folks. So we definitely try to help them when we can, promote them. They're a new company. They started this year. About a year, maybe. I don't know.
A year in or so, yeah.
But they're microgreen growers. They have a microgreens business as well. And they have been amazing. I know that if they're out of stock on something, I can usually message them and be like, hey, do you have any? And a lot of times they keep stuff aside for themselves. And if they know they have more coming in time, they'll put some available online for me to buy real quick.
Yep.
Because they know how it is whenever seeds are out of stock. So if they know they're going to get enough in stock again before they run out, they'll throw some up on the site for us.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I agree with Jenna. They're not got real chicken in them at all. And I've seen you learn how to spell, so they don't flag your post, your comments. Good job.
Oh, I love it. Jenna's always in trouble.
Not getting flagged today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Into path. Enchanted path. It's been down. It's hard to reach.
Yeah. Weird angle, but it's pointed where it's supposed to be.
Let me see what we got over on YouTube. What we got going on over there?
Yeah, let's stop watching me. Sorry, guys. Got 3 just chillaxing over there. I think they're just watching, enjoying.
Just watching. Enjoying the show.
Yeah. How many do we need?
130?
Even?
Yep.
You? Okay, well, I'm done then. I went to go cut more and I was like, oh, hold up. Probably should clarify. I overestimated by 1 tray. I brought 1 tray.
Oh,
I was close.
so close.
Do you want me to move into Micromix or do you want me to label?
Moving to micro.
Move into Micro? I probably won't do all of the Micro today just because we're still on the wet side. And I don't want to do that.
Oh, you want to wait to do one tomorrow?
Well, I've got 3, 6, 9, 11 that are not wet side. And otherwise I'd have to water them today. I don't know. Just depends on where they're at on the Rex. Apparently.
Is this here back from the small setup peaks?
Oh, you know what? I haven't checked that email.
Small setup.
Talia.
What's that?
The Instafarm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't check my own email apparently very often. There's that. Jessica. Let me see. No, nothing back from Talia yet. I'm sure
Nothing
they're
back. Nothing yet. I mean, it was on the weekend. So.
Yeah. I don't know what their hours look like. I think they're out in Utah. I think it was Utah that they're out in.
I mean, Oz. Yes, yeah, Oz. Now, come on.
Oz, yes.
On the YouTube side, Jenna, she's the full YouTube video. She's the one that's on the camera over there right now.
Right now, yeah.
So
The
Oz
irony,
is out from behind the curtain.
the irony behind the Oz thing is I hate that. I absolutely hate that movie. It traumatized me as a child. So he finds it hilarious to call me the Oz because I definitely will not watch that movie.
Still,
So I want. Okay, so I'm old
can we
enough-
watch Wicked?
I don't know about that. It's way too much like Oz adjacent.
Oh, okay.
But I was old enough to be traumatized by the fact that like when they originally filmed that big movie, they left the scene in with the actor who accidentally hung himself
In the beginning.
in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
They left that scene in there when it first came out, and that's the first I watched. So, in my defense, I was traumatized. Bad juju on that one. I don't know if you are aware of that.
Oh no, I didn't know it was a trauma name.
It's okay. It's funny at this point.
I'm not the one that gave it to her. Other people did on the podcast
Yeah.
when she
It's
was always
podcast
behind
people.
and just talking, bringing up questions. So it wasn't just me.
Wasn't just me. Probably just me. No, I don't mind it. It's just kind of funny because I still won't watch that movie. I don't make you watch movies you don't like. Like, let's see, Nightmare Before Christmas. How's that
That
one? The
movie's
dumbest
dumb.
movie ever.
Dumb movie. Worst movie ever. I don't have a trauma to it. It's just dumb.
You walked out of it in the theater.
Yeah, I
You
did. I did. That is a movie I walked out of in the theater.
That one gave my mom nightmares. It was funny.
Holy moly.
Ooh.
And now the label. Sleep.
You guys are lovely. Look at that looks good. Look at that gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I've got a little wild, so I'm being less picky on them, a little more picky on us. They got really tall in the middles. Something like that. Quality. Quality is critical, guys.
Our parents won't let me watch it. That's because we had witchcraft. Yeah.
Yeah,
They also won't let me see the Lion King because of it, because of the dad.
the symbolism on the dad. Yep,
Yeah,
that
yep.
whole situation. Yep, I
Now
feel
welcome to
that.
Pekin, Illinois. Hello, neighbor.
Hey.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you find China Rose wilts in the packages faster than daikon? I have not noticed that. We had to grow China Rose. We grew, I guess, a test grow once. The farmers market it was too spicy for their liking.
Yeah.
So they didn't like the China Rose. We stuck with the Triton Purple. A little bit more mild, but yeah, it doesn't wilt in the packaging. I will say, what packaging are you using? And are you arranging them nicely, or are you just kind of tossing them in? I find that if I don't keep my radishes kind of pointing all the same direction, they can look sad pretty quickly. They're a very hardy variety as long as they're treated well. Like with my radishes, I actually like, if you can see here on that side, so you can see me doing micro mix. I have half pointing up, half pointing down. They go in the package. Beautiful display. My radishes actually go all pointing to the bottom of the package. So the pink is on the bottom. They go towards the top so they can the color. And I found that keeping them all in one direction really helps keep them stable in the package, even if customers pick them up and knock them around, which they do. The packaging is critical of that. Jennifer, you're over in membership, so I don't know. Could they post on the community pictures?
Yeah, they can put attachments. Yep.
Yeah, if you wanted to post a picture of it over in the community.
Oh, in our course YouTube community.
Can they?
I don't know.
I know I can, but
if you want to let you guys know, we really haven't announced this, but we do have a free community on school. So it's a free community. That course costs. Everything else costs, but the community is free. You can get in there and get in the community and connect with people, like-minded people, with us and everything else. It's just school.com, so SKOOL.com/growth bites. So if you just go to school, SKOOL.com, and then you can just search growth bites. You will find that community. The community is free. I'll ask you a few questions when you go in there just to verify you're not a robot or anything like that or a spammer. And then you're getting that community for free. And we can connect over there, and you can send pictures over there and stuff. So I know that for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thought.
So yeah, I just no reference and wouldn't know the whole story. What kind of restaurants did you all own? So we owned Sub Shop. Say that. Don't want to give the name out, but it was a franchise Sub Shop.
Not the one that has thousands and thousands and thousands.
Not the Subway. I'll say that. Not the way of subs.
Not Subway.
Not the way of subs.
Yeah.
But a different one. They did hot grilled subs and stuff. So we had 4 of them at the time. We decided to get out, and it wasn't working out for us. And we had partners and everything else, and they were the money people mostly, and it just got complicated, and relationships were bad because of that. So
we're better friends without.
Yeah, better friends without having money involved. So we got out of that, yeah. So we've worked fine dining. Well, I worked from pizza places to fine dining to sub shops to buffets. You know, all the gamuts, everything. So
yeah, I stayed home with the kids for a while.
Yep.
A long while.
I worked
nonstop.
100 hours, so she can stay home.
Yes.
So we can have her raising the kids instead of, you know, a babysitter. So
Yeah. Enchanted Path. My recent new microgreen that I've been loving is the Oriental Green. It grows beautifully in my outdoor setup. Yes.
Is it a spicy Oriental mustard? We've done that one as a substitute for wasabi.
oh, you.
I'm further back. Yeah, you can see my packages.
I know, but I can see. Yeah, oh, there you go. There we go. We'll show you harvesting at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of work. When I was owning the 4 sub shops, we were always working. I was doing all the bookwork for it and everything, and it was crazy.
I started running one of them.
She started running one of them because we couldn't keep people, and yeah,
It was just
it's hard.
a lot, and it's when you have 4 kids at home, it's just not good.
All right, Jenna, have fun with your brother.
Yes.
Enjoy time with your family. Thanks for dropping on here and hanging out for a little bit. Have a good one.
Yeah, we grew Oriental mustard a little bit as a substitute for our restaurants. They had wasabi. We couldn't find the wasabi seed for a while. Wasn't as spicy, which I prefer that way.
Yeah, we're
The spicy was really good. Good mustard variety.
moving the TikTok around.
It's moved all over the place. You didn't put it in your pocket at least, so
I mean, not put it in my pocket.
no pocket talk.
No pocket.
Yeah, we still do the wasabi to markets during market season. We'll bring some wasabi over there. We've got one guy who eats the wasabi on his hot dogs.
Yeah.
Very classic. Eats hot dogs with wasabi microgreens and loves it. So we try to make sure we take care of customers like that, who are very loyal to specific types.
Did you put the link in there for
Growth bites.
growth bite?
I did. On the main YouTube side.
Yep. If anybody wants to check that out, wherever you're at, you're on shorts or wherever, just go to school.com and SKOOL.com, and you can check out our growth bites there. Yeah, lots of packages. This ain't even,
This is day one.
yeah, day one. This is day one. We got a whole day tomorrow still.
Yes.
About how your live been going? Getting ready for your live cast now, starting in what, 40 minutes ish? So did you stop your other live-a-thons? Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Get to see Scott and Ashby talk.
Chat it up for a bit.
hang out, give us some knowledge on how to make better TikTok content.
I need that.
Had to do the family thing for the last 2 hours, Dad. You know, you got to do that every once in a while.
Well, your brother's in town though, right?
Yeah. Jen's family's in town. Scott's family is in town.
Mine is not.
They like to sporadically just pop in.
Yeah, I just like to show up. Hey, we're in town.
They don't announce.
Keeps life interesting. They know we're always at work though, so they always pop in here.
Just doing some spicy salad mix / micro mix. And I'm labeling broccoli. Then I think that's the
Probably be the end of the harvesting.
end of the harvesting for the day, and we'll clean up and jump on Scott's Live, have some dinner,
Yeah.
and tear up labels.
Tear up labels. Are you tearing labels too?
Yep.
Fun.
And then get back and do it all again. Everyone came over, had about 20 people. Wow. Was that at your place? You had 20 people?
Scott's place.
They all came to your place?
Let's see. Do you like to use the deep or shallow bottom water trays?
So we use shallow and shallow. I've seen growers that do like a cracky-esque method where they use a deep tray underneath, but we just do shallow and shallow. Water daily, all is good. Keep it simple. We do use deep trays, insert in solid for beets and for nasturtiums, things like that. Chard, perhaps we'll use the trays for those. Those are all. There's nothing that we could people were expecting probably would not like to
Have spicy
Scott,
salad.
you can come visit me anytime you want.
You will find us at a warehouse.
You'll find us here or making deliveries.
Yeah.
I still don't understand TikTok. I know people are on here. I see 2 people that are just commenting, Scott just commented, what's he done off, and it says 0 people.
Interesting.
I don't know
Like I'm talking to people.
how that works on TikTok.
They just can't map.
Stand up if you're doing better. Okay. That was very not graceful. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Oh, people click on that.
Music, smiley face. Do I have music playing? I might have music playing. I can't hear anything. So I don't know. There might be some music playing. Very light music as far as I know. I can't hear the laptop. And that's what y'all are by. Well, no, it's on the YouTube short, so I don't have music playing over there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we found that YouTube likes to yell at you if you use music. And we do free intermix sometimes. It's a independent music company. And they make music from independent artists.
You get it for free.
And you get it for free, and you just have to give them credit. But that would assume that I planned ahead for a live session. That's
And we're still figuring out YouTube shorts and how to do
Yeah.
it better and stuff in these days. So.
YouTube shorts. I didn't like the setup for scheduling it. It's weird. Yeah, we'll figure it out. YouTube Shorts is the new live option.
And they'll get better at it.
Hi, Coleg. Hi. How are you, Borko? Where are you tuning in from? I can't say your last name. I'm assuming you're not from here, but where are you from? Love hearing that. Over here. Places. Oh, was it? Were you talking about me whistling? Because I do that sometimes.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Probably my random whistling. I have a song stuck in my head and it just doesn't want to leave, so I'll just whistle to it. I'll blame the kid who was singing it earlier while I was doing pitches. And now I gotta remember who was sung by, so since they don't know what it is. It's on my playlist, but my playlist is very random, so. how many years do you do this job? So we have been growing microgreens. We're in our 4th year as a business. Personally, we've been growing longer, but as a business, we're in our 4th year. So for a while. Good question. Taha frickin' Kaya. Woo. Love it.
Huh?
It's Taha. 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 Say that. Interesting. Like it. So today we're just harvesting some of our varieties. We'll do some more harvesting tomorrow as well. We'll do deliveries Tuesday. So it's just a lot of harvesting. We've had to break it up over 2 days. Just because it is, me and him. We are the business. And the kiddo helps out with dishes and made him label some today and different things. But one of our kids helps.
Works about 10 hours a week.
Yeah, about 10 hours. Not a bad gig for a
Senior in high school.
Yeah.
Don't tell them that age. Just figure out how old we are.
I know, right? We're getting old, man. Getting old.
you guys over on YouTube Shorts have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll pop over, look at the comments and chat with you. I see something up there. I'll have to go look.
I think I've heard you guys say you can get GAP certified even if you're home based. What would they require?
So yes, yeah, you can. So side note for you, we are collaborating with Carol, who did our podcast. Carol Allen, she teaches GAP certification courses. And she works for the University of Maryland, and it's a nationwide certificate. So you can actually do that class. And that's coming up March 9th. If you're on one of our email lists, I sent an email out about it a couple days ago. If not, send it over to me or Mike, and I can send you that information. But really, you need to have access to a sink. You need to have access to clean water.
She talked about that you can be a home.
You can
Be a home
grower. She
Yeah.
certified one that actually harvested at the kitchen table, but as long as they had time control between using it for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and harvest time, and then cleaning and sanitizing in between, they were still able to be certified as GAP. So definitely is an option even as a home grower.
Thanks for subscribing, Jerry Johnson and Gianmarco. Very cool guys. But yeah, if you're interested in that, if you haven't gotten an email from us, if you're not on any of our email lists, definitely reach out and I can get you that information. That's coming up March 9th. It's a Saturday. It's an all day thing. For you, it would start later in the day. You're in LA.
It's at 7:30 a.m. our time, right?
Yeah. 8 to the Eastern,
Or probably 8:30 our time.
7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. It's all the information's on that.
That's all on there. But we get your information and do a certificate. Once you have the class done, then you can get your farm certified. The class is per person, and then GAP certifications by the farm. So you got to do the class to get the farm done though. We found that out, and then we found out that our local people were not planning any classes anytime soon. It was not on their calendar at all. So thankfully, Carol was gracious enough to offer to do a class. She is capping at 25 people, and I know of at least a dozen that have already registered for it. At least. So
And she opens it up to the farm community tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow she sends out her newsletter, which we give them. And then there's all of her. Which microgreen are I harvesting? I am doing a micro mix, which is a spicy salad mix. That's what I'm doing right now. Mike just got them labeling the broccoli they harvested and the veggie confetti, which is one of our custom mixes. We're doing some more harvesting tomorrow. Lots of mix making tomorrow. That's what makes Mondays still quite fun. It's making all the mixes. And
We'll be live tomorrow too. So.
I'm doing them tomorrow, so yeah. Hey guys, hey Mark. Forgot you switched to Saturdays of the show and I missed it. Oh no, yeah, I wondered if we didn't see everybody. Yeah, we switched it to Saturday starting this week. As you can see, we're still harvesting. Harvest day has gotten very long, so it turned into harvest days. And we were doing some harvesting before the podcast, and then sometimes we were doing more harvesting after the podcast. So we decided it was just kind of hitting that point where it was getting to be a lot. So definitely didn't want to lose the podcast. So moving it to Saturday, it was okay. I'm hoping next week we'll get more of our peeps up in there. And if it didn't work, I guess we could move it to Thursday. That's another day that we're not.
It was 45%, I think, for Saturday on the, and like 40% on, I think it was 35% for Thursday. So it was very, very close, but we went with what the winner was.
Yep.
So.
Just kind of went with majority rules on that one, made it easy for us. Well, you get to watch us harvest instead, Mark. So if you have questions, ask away.
It's still up. You can watch it.
Yeah, you watch it. What did we talk? We had some good info yesterday. It was segment 1 of the marketing, because I started writing it out and realized that it was going to be a much longer marketing segment than one video, one podcast episode. So we split it up, covered quite a bit though. It was a really good one. Definitely catch it on the replay. And over on that side, got 5 watching over on the other side. Why do you have that pointed right in? Good stuff.
It's better than
You can watch your videos. We'll be doing enough of that myself tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. Oh yeah. Happy Monday, right? Yeah, I don't know what time we'll start. We'll see.
8-ish.
8-ish, yeah. I'll be up early. I gotta make sure the one gets up for work.
You got to drive to Bloomington.
You gotta drive
You got to drive an hour and a half-ish.
hour and a half-ish, yeah.
starting a new job, got training he has to get to. And then they'll put him up at a hotel for the week, I guess.
4 weeks.
He stays for 4
They're
weeks.
telling him he's gonna stay for 4 weeks.
Oh, he's not coming back? Oh,
I was like, you can come home too, He's like, I think I might try to stay. I don't think that's gonna last. You're gonna see that an hour and a half drive might be worth.
I don't know if they're paying for food and everything. I might hang out in the hotel for 4 weeks. If I'm 21, 22 years old, getting ready to be 21. Yeah,
He's gonna be 21.
getting ready to be 21. Yeah, I probably would hang out in the hotel. They're paying for it. They're giving me per diem per week, day for food. Heck
Yeah.
yeah. You get maid service. Like, I mean,
Who needs that? I am not a maid.
definitely would do that if I was in this age. No girlfriend, no,
No attachments.
That'll be good for him starting a new job over there.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Hopefully.
still finding himself.
The hard age. You didn't.
I did
Different
not.
with boys.
I definitely did not.
Boys are different. Mark gets to come in and harvest, and he has people come package for him.
Yeah. A good system.
Got systems in place. Awesome.
Get wild with micros here.
Borko, big hi from Serbia. Very cool. We're just starting to deal with this microgreens, and I hope that people will recognize the benefits of healthy eating. We all need this in the world. Big thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, definitely follow our channel. We do a lot of how to grow information. We also do a lot of business stuff. Super excited to see you guys are starting to learn about microgreens and all of the fun that comes with that and the huge health benefits. Everybody needs to be having some microgreens. What do you guys pack your clamshells in when you're delivering to grocery stores? Coolers. We do like the monster size coolers with the thin ice bricks, super thin ice bricks. They work really, really well. Keep everything super cold. Hoping maybe to get a refrigerated vehicle at some point where I don't have to do that.
Waiting to hear back on grant money on that. So fingers crossed. Everybody, please, finger crossed. And
Fingers crossed, pray for us, all that good stuff. Whatever you believe in.
Whatever you believe in, But yeah.
I could really use a refrigerated van right now. We are at max capacity in the van right now.
Did you put the school stuff over into the shorts as well, or
You know what? I did. You can copy and paste that. That's the link that it goes to. So it like forwards it to this.
can I copy? Where's it at? I can copy on here.
Oh,
Over
I
here.
guess you can.
You can probably hit paste and it's probably still there. Boom.
I just posted a link. Thanks for the stubs, guys. Stefan and Legend, thank you.
Thank you.
I just posted a link that's to one of our school groups, our classrooms, our training, our community. It's free. You can join that for free. you get the community. You don't get the courses and everything else that's with that. That's actually paid, obviously, for the courses, but it's free to get in the community and connect with other like-minded people that are growing. And we are in there. We answer questions and stuff. So definitely check that out.
Definitely. A few more. Finish off this tray, and that'll be done for the day for these.
I love it. Where are you at? We're in Central Illinois,
So right in the middle of the United States.
pretty much.
Very middle.
Pretty much the middle. So yeah, good times. Central Illinois.
Did you say someone was over in Pekin?
Yeah, somebody said on the short chat they were on or in the TikTok they were in Pekin. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, you can find some B2B microfarm products in your local.
So we're about 3 to 4 hours from Chicago.
Yeah.
If that gives you any reference, we're at nice in Boston, looking to get on your level. Yeah, connect with us through that school group, with that course, that free classroom, or not classroom, free community. Sorry, they did that. Free community. We obviously have, paid courses and trainings and stuff like that, but you can check that all out. But you can get in there and connect with that community. We do right now have a $5.97 offer for lifetime. You get the Growth Bites courses. You get the main course, Microgreen Business Coaching course, for free. You get for this, you get marketing.
We're gonna do the marketing videos.
Live marketing videos on that and everything. So yeah, it's cool.
I'm
A
gonna
lot of stuff.
start a fresh marketing campaign from scratch and film it live.
Michael, we are south of I-80.
Way south of I-80.
Way south.
3 hours south of I-80.
Type of microgreens we do 16 different varieties.
I think currently we're doing
16 different seeds we do. We have over 30 products with all of our combined products, our combined layered products, mixes, whatever you want to call them. We have about 30 products of that. So
lots and lots of variety and custom mixes, things like that. Trying to make yourself different, create a brand.
and we'll probably be adding some more here soon. So yeah. Yeah, thank you. Cool.
Have some pieces there, some pieces there.
But yeah, we'd love to connect with you guys longer. So check out that school group, and it's this Growth Bites. That's a free community. Make sure you check that out. Get in there, connect with people. You don't have to deal with Facebook and their stuff. We can talk about anything and everything we want to talk about in there. We want to talk about the real world and really what's going on. We can really talk about stuff in there. There's nobody going to censor anything unless you're, obviously need to be censored if you're being rude or, not following some guidelines, but we can talk about whatever. Be good humans, but we can talk about things you can't talk on other social media platforms, just because they censor everything. So in there, it's my group, it's ours, we run it. Nobody else runs it. It is our group. So there's no other third party, big boy, Meta doing anything. So
Said the quiet thing out loud.
yeah, I said the quiet thing out loud. I'll probably get censored and kicked off here now. But yeah, definitely check us out at that school group. Get in that community and get with other like-minded people. So definitely. What other questions you guys got for me? She's finishing up dating stuff. We're gonna put this stuff away. So what other questions you got or anything? We can definitely talk and for a few minutes. Got about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop over on another person's live that I support. I want to support them guys doing their thing, so I want to hop over there and do that. We pack our grocery stores in cardboard flats for deliveries. They go right into the grocery store, walk in after they get checked in.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good way to do it. We're planning on doing, once we get this GAP stuff done and we get our certification done, we got a distributor that wants to work with us already. They're waiting for us to get all our certification done. So it's been a challenge getting that GAP glass signed. So I'm happy Carol's doing that. And then once we get our certification done, we can get into this distributor. They require a third-party certification. So Gap is the one we're going with. That's the reason why we're going with it. So, and once we get another distributor, more distributors, and then we're going to deliver in boxes, 6 to 10. I think it's 10 on the smaller varieties and 8 on the 8? 6 on the bigger varieties, the 24-ounce ones that go in. Okay, so you need any advice, get in that school group or, email me, Mike at Microgreen Business Coaching. We do have, I'll bring this up. We do have the special offer right now that we're doing that you can see over our main YouTube channel video, but we're doing this special offer right now. You can email me, Mike at microgreenbusinesscoaching.com. Put in subject line S597, and we will get information over how to get this for life. You get our main course for life. You get the Growth Life courses that are in there. You get them for life. You get the Grow with Us, learning how to do your marketing, all in there. We're going to do that live with you. You get resource sheets. You get all the classrooms. You get all the cool software and tips and all that stuff. You get the community. You get everything else. It is a awesome program. We're in there. We're less and less on Facebook groups. Help people out because we're helping our students out. We're helping people out that are in our community. So get over to that community. That's where you're going to get help. If you want something free to start with, get over to school. The link we put in the chat here, School for Growth Bites, school, SKOOL.com, and Growth Bites. You can get in there for free. Other type of advice, I go talk to a girl like tomorrow or no, I don't want to know her. Okay, well, I can't help you with that. So, can I see your gluing it back to the box? I'm curious, don't mind. Oh, wait, we're putting on the back? So we date all our products with the Julian date. So today, date 24/00/49, I think, on there. So that way we know for rotation purposes in the grocery stores for what they are. So it's just a dating system is all it is. Glad to help. All right. Any other last minute questions or anything, guys?
Load it up and put in the walk-in.
Awesome. All right. Well, I thank you guys for hanging out with us and being for this harvesting. Come back tomorrow. We'll be back here doing harvesting again tomorrow morning around 8-ish Central Standard Time. You can check us out and see what other we finish with our mixes and do all that stuff and everything else. So appreciate your guys' time. Which microgreens are your favorite? My number one favorite is broccoli. I like sunflowers. I like the red cabbage. I like them all, but that'd be my top 3 if we're going top 3. But broccoli for sure. Sure, I have broccoli 99% of the time for dinner, for lunches and dinners and everything else. It's always on my plate. Broccoli. Eat your broccoli. Wish I would have listened to my mother when I was younger. Actually, we didn't really have a lot of broccoli when I was younger. We steak and potato household. We were an old country household. Amaranth, we do amaranth. We do amaranth in our veggie confetti. So we sow it in there. So yeah, that's the amaranth that's in the veggie confetti mix. We sow all that together. So we sow amaranth in with all the other stuff we put in this. We don't do it individually. The restaurants aren't taking it right now, and people don't really want it as that. So
Sometimes the restaurants ask for it and we'll grow it for them.
yeah, if the restaurants are one, otherwise that nobody really buys it. So so definitely not doing it until somebody wants to buy it. The grocery stores seasonally they'll buy it sometimes. So but we have the seeds, we're ready. Thanks for the subs, guys. Michelle and Muhammad, thank you. Appreciate the subs. Just answering questions for a few moments. If anybody's got any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask and get in that free community. We're there to help you out and grow your business and make 2024 the best year yet for you. So get over there. It's free. And then if you want to go deeper, you can always check out all our stuff, you know, that you pay for and go deeper. But and you get more of me. If you want more of me, you get more of me and some more of her. And teaching you guys how to do everything and helping you out and grow your business and everything else. So I don't know if the regular YouTube has anything.
I can pop over there real quick. Pat, is there a date on the package of harvest date?
Yeah, it's a harvest date.
Yeah, the date we harvested.
So the Julian date of the harvest date. We do not put an expiration date on it because do you know when a head of lettuce is bad? The answer is probably not. If it looks bad, you don't eat it.
Exactly.
We found that if you put a harvest date, people get confused and think it's the expiration date and they think it's expired at that point. Or if you put an expiration date, it still might be perfectly good and they don't buy it because it's expired, or it might have gone bad before that of a date. Because we're not genies, we don't know when it turns. So you kind of have to guess, and we don't want to do that. So you always have to date it back a little bit. Say even though it would last 2 weeks, it only lasts 10 days on the date, and then you've got time where people aren't buying perfectly good produce because they assume that it's bad. So we put a Julian date. Some of our customers know what it means. Most of them do not. And we say, if it looks good and it smells good, you eat it. Isn't that how food's supposed to work? So definitely want to do that. All right, let's Scott live.
All right, I'm going to jump off here, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 8-ish. Come check us out and watch how we do everything else on our harvest. Hang out, ask questions, everything else. We will see you guys in the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.